All right, so today we are back with another part of things you probably forgot about Fortnite. Every single time I do one of these, I have to think about things that I have not put in the other videos yet. So obviously a lot of these things are like way out there and I had to research a lot. And I said that in my last one, but I had to research even more for this one. Anyway, after you guys are done with this video, I want you guys to go down in the comments and let me know how many of these things that I listed that you guys actually forgot about. And don't lie, all right? I don't want to see any liars down in the comments. Subscribe if you're new, drop a like on the video if you want to see another part of this, which will be even crazier. And let's just hop into this list. I hope you guys enjoy. And kicking off our list, we are landing down in Pandora. And you guys might remember Pandora. This is not the thing that you guys might have forgot. There's actually something in Pandora that you guys might have forgot about. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's cash. Yes, cash as in money. There was cash in Fortnite. Now, the reason probably 99% of you guys forgot that cash was in Fortnite was because there was no reason to use it. As you guys can see here on the challenges, there was only one thing that cash was good for, and it was to complete a challenge to get a Borderlands spray. And you guys might be asking what cash looks like. It's right here. It was in almost, I believe, every single chest, and like I said, there was absolutely no use for it. It just looks so weird. Also, every single chest in Pandora was not a normal chest. It had this crate thing, and yeah, like I said, they dropped cash, and you could just pick up the cash for no reason at all. But cash did end up getting removed along with Pandora in 10.3, update 10.3 in Season X. I think that was a pretty good way to start the list. Cash, I don't think anybody remembered that. If you did, you're actually a legend. But let's go on to the next thing on our list. We got a lot more. So the next thing on our list takes us back to a time before back blings. So back in Season 2, if you went over to your locker, there was only one option for your skin, and it was your skin. As you can see here, there was no option to throw a back bling on any of your skins. Now, obviously, as you can see with the blue Squire skin on our screen, he does have his shield on his back. But a fun fact is that back blings actually got added in Season 3. So any skins you owned before that, they took the back blings and threw them into a separate slot in your locker, and that's how we know and love Fortnite skins today. Because before that, you couldn't mix and match your Fortnite skins with other back blings. Now, as we come into the new year, that means we have a lot of holidays coming up. One of the holidays that's a little weird, and I don't even know if it's technically a holiday, is April Fools. Now, if you guys played 2 years ago during April Fools in Fortnite, you would see that Boogie Bombs had a little bit of a different effect on you. As you can see here, these guys were playing on April Fool's Day, and as you can see, the Boogie Bomb launched you up super high. It was honestly just a little bit of a meme, a little bit of a joke by Fortnite, and there was no real effect. It didn't give you fall damage or anything like that. It was all just for fun, and obviously it was a little bit of prank pulled by Epic Games. But if you think that's it, it's not. There was another thing in the same exact April Fool's year for Fortnite, and it was with the impulse grenades. So here we go. We actually have footage from FaZe Sway. If you guys don't believe that this is FaZe Sway, just look it up. But this is FaZe Sway using the impulse grenades on April Fool's Day, and as you can see, they launch you pretty much the way the Shockwave does now, and I'm pretty sure the Shockwave had never been in the game at this point. So Fortnite added this crate. You just saw it. It flew you across Tilted Towers, and it also flew you super high up in the air. So if you use this, oh wait, yeah, he launched one super far onto that back hill right there. But you can see this guy literally went all the way back there with one launch. And if a player threw the grenade right below them and launched straight up, they would take fall damage. Obviously, Sway, let's see, does he take fall? Oh, he didn't take fall because he landed on the ramp. But yeah, if you actually took fall damage with it, you'd probably die because it launched you super high. And it was just an April Fool's prank pulled by Epic Games. Again, this was the same year. I think it was 2 years ago that they did this. I don't even remember. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I don't think they did an April Fool's prank this year. Or technically last year, I guess. But hey, man, we're 4 months away from April Fool's again. And hopefully this year, Epic hits us with something good. And if you guys watch this video, you'll be prepared for it. So the next thing on our list is just something cool from the Chapter 1 map. If you guys remember the OG map, you'll remember that there were pianos scattered across the map pretty much like every season after Season 5. I believe, but these pianos were done for challenges and you actually had to recite different things with music notes. It was actually kind of hard, not gonna lie. I had to look up a tutorial when I was doing these back in the day. You could play actual piano notes as well, and people used to make videos where they would actually make real songs in Fortnite with these pianos. And yeah, these were all in just the most random spots. I believe there was one in the middle of the map, but all the other ones were on the edge. So unless you were really looking for all the pianos, you probably didn't even find them all. I'm sure a lot of you guys remember this one. This one isn't crazy, but it's definitely something I just forgot about and I thought I would throw in here. So you guys remember landing Dusty Divot ever? If you don't, then you probably didn't play the old map. Dusty Divot was a really fun spot to land just because it was kind of covered from everything else with all the trees in it. As the trees faded away, obviously it became third-party central because it was the center of the map. Dusty Divot is not the thing you probably forgot about. It's pretty obvious that Dusty Divot was a big part of the old season and the old maps. However, if you were in Dusty Divot, you might remember the thing that we see on screen right now. It was the invincible ice cream truck that had a chest in it like 50% of the time. As you can see here, it's not technically invincible. It has 100,000 HP RPG, and you were able to break it, and people would break it all the time in squad games and things like that just for fun. It would give you barely any metal either. I think it would give you the same amount of metal as a normal truck, but except it was 100,000, so you would take absolutely forever to break it, obviously. And when this got added to the game, everybody was talking about it, and all the streamers were going into games and trying to break it and things like that. It was a really fun time for absolutely no reason, and it was just a little Easter egg that Fortnite threw in. I don't know why they did it to this day. I don't think it had anything to do with the storyline or anything like that. I think it was genuinely just because they wanted to have fun. As you can see, he got 1 medal right there. I think that was his first piece of metal from that entire thing. And here it comes right here. They're about to break it. They're about to break it. And there is a chest under it this time. And they got a green submachine gun for wasting pretty much half of the match on breaking 1 single ice cream truck. So wasn't worth it, but it was also super fun to do if you did it. Oh yeah, and that wasn't the only one. There was also one at Retail Row. You could do the same exact thing with this one, except there was never a chest under it. And a fun fact about that, there were over 13 different ice cream truck locations in Fortnite. You might not believe me, but look it up. Here's a fun one that some of you guys might actually remember because it's still in creative mode and you can use them to this day if you go into a creative mode game. It was the airstrike grenade. As you can see, you threw it down. It was legendary. It was gold, so it was pretty rare, but it dropped 20 missiles. 20 freaking missiles on wherever you threw it. It would toss up some red smoke, and then you would just absolutely smoke your opponents because it was super OP. And the airstrike grenade was added in season 9, and it was taken out with the release of season 10 or season X. Like I said, it was annoying, but it was also just super random, and it really didn't have a purpose in the game besides just making people really mad. And I feel like Fortnite adds a lot of things like that, like the mech. I don't think anyone forgot about the mech, so I'm never gonna have it on one of these videos. But yeah, the mech, throwback to that. There's some dumb things that Fortnite add. I think that the airstrike grenade was one of them. It wasn't in the game for that long, and it may have been something that you forgot. So yeah, the airstrike grenade, the legendary airstrike grenade. And here's a fun one. This is it's an update. It's not an item, it's just an update that Fortnite did that they reverted pretty quickly. Now this update made everybody mad. I don't know a single player that was happy when they added this update. And for those of you guys who were wondering what the update was, they nerfed turbo building a lot. So you guys all know turbo building exactly how it is now. It's pretty fast. Pretty much if you click and you drag your mouse around or you spin your analog stick around, you'll just build super quickly. There's no problem. There's no delay at all. You'll never feel a delay. But in one particular update in season X, they decided that they were going to change the build timing of turbo build. So you were able to hold your walls against things like miniguns in the past. And as you can see in this clip here, after they updated the turbo building, they made it slower and you were unable to do that. Not only that, you were unable to pretty much crank. All the creative warriors jobs were taken from them overnight because nobody could actually crank like that anymore. It just didn't go smoothly for anybody. And for those of you guys who are actually interested in how turbo building mechanics work in Fortnite would let you place a build every 0.05 seconds. That's what everybody knows and loves about turbo building, but in the new update, when they added it, added 0.10 seconds between every single build. And man, I'll tell you, man, it made the community very mad. People were quitting. Like, I remember this day on Twitter vividly, and all the creative warriors I followed were done, man. Like, they just didn't know what to do. They were super mad. All the competitive players were obviously super mad too, because it made it a lot harder to tunnel and things like that in the end games. I don't remember the exact time frame on when Epic Games reverted this update, but it had to have been within 5 days because yeah, it was really bad, and I remember it getting reverted pretty quickly. But also, yeah, they did keep it in for a couple days.
Learn how to do 90s in this current mode. Let me see. You kind of just gotta, dude, that's so weird. I can't get my ramp down because, you know, you can't do that movement. So hold on, bro, I don't know.
Yeah, there you go. That was what happened in this update. Most people were a little more mad than Dakota's, obviously, but yeah, that was just a little clip for an example. So there you have it. Let me know how many of these things you actually forgot about Fortnite and which ones you guys remember. Like I said, no lying, I want to see what you guys actually remember and what you don't. I think I have enough for another list too. There were even more that I didn't get to put in this video, so if you want to see another part, drop a like on the video. It's that simple. Thank you guys so much for the support recently. The channel's been doing absolutely insane. Go ahead and subscribe if you're new. I'm uploading every single day in 2021. But yeah, guys, it has been your boy Kaz, and I'll catch y'all in tomorrow's video. Thank you so much for watching all the way until the end. Peace.